Alright, I've just got back from Lenovo's CS event and I have had a lot of coffee. So I'm going to excitedly walk you through their new range of consumer laptops. Not just because I've had a lot of coffee, but because they've also got some pretty cool announcements. These are the ones, by the way, that are powered by Intel's Panther Lake chips. Yes, that includes the popular Yoga series and of course the laptop that we crowned the most underrated laptop of 2025, the IdeaPad Pro 5i. As I've mentioned, our CS product announcements are sponsored. We will of course be following these videos up with our full reviews, which won't be sponsored. So get subscribed with the notification bell on for those. I'd expect those to be out, say, late January, probably early February. Let's start with Lenovo's brand new Yoga laptop, the Slim 7i Ultra Aura Edition. This is a completely new thin and light laptop that looks stunning and should tick a lot of boxes. It weighs only 2.2 pounds, which is insanely light for a 14-inch laptop. This is made possible by its magnesium aluminum alloy chassis. Now, you may think that because of how light it is, it's flimsy. I felt it, it just isn't. Another cool thing about this laptop is that most thin and lights, they compromise on performance. Well, not here. This laptop is powered by one of Intel's highest-end Panther Lake chips, right up to a Core Ultra X9. That is a 16-core CPU with a 12-core Xe GPU. That's supposed to rival a low-wattage 4050, by the way, in terms of graphics performance. Now, Lenovo, they even feed it 40 watts, which is really high for a thin and light laptop. According to Lenovo, to keep that processor cool, they've implemented an improved cooling solution that does include using a phase change thermal compound. We'll obviously have to test this when we do get our one in for review. Now, other than this, something you are definitely going to notice is the soft touch coating that just covers the whole chassis. Guys, this really makes it feel very premium. The Ultra also includes a haptic trackpad, which Lenovo are calling a force pad. They're calling all the haptic trackpads force pads to differentiate them from their older mechanical ones. The Ultra also has a gorgeous display. It's a bright, high-resolution, variable refresh rate OLED panel. And it does have minimal bezels, making the laptop really compact and tiny. The screen has a resolution of 2.8K, so content is going to look super sharp. I think a lot of people are going to see this on the shelves at Best Buy and just snap one up. It's really rare you see a laptop that's just so pretty, it's so lightweight, and that it feels so good to hold. Our main nit with it is that its keyboard backlight is a light color that just may blend in with a light colored keyboard deck. We'll obviously test this when we get in our one for review. Now, let's get into the Yoga Pro line, which are Lenovo's premium laptops for people who demand performance. I'm going to start with a really popular laptop on this channel, their highest end Yoga Pro 9i Aura Edition. Its chassis is actually new this year. Even though you may think it looks the same as the older one, it's actually different. When you look closer, it is a bit thinner. It also features a two-tone design, a dark grey chassis, a jet black hinge, and a black keyboard. It looks more stylish than last year's model. The keyboard is now centered, which many people will prefer. They've ditched that number pad. It has a solid port selection including an HDMI port, UHS 2 SD card reader, 2 USB-A ports, and 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports. It features Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6.0, and we're especially excited about the new haptic force pad, which is an upgrade from the mechanical one of the older model. This touchpad, by the way, it does have a trick up its sleeve. Lenovo, they've partnered with Wacom to design it, so you can use the included stylus to draw or sculpt on its large trackpad. There's also a little compartment for the pen that magnetizes to the lid, which is included with the pen. The Yoga Pro 9i, it also continues to include that gorgeous super bright tandem OLED screen with a very high resolution of 3200 by 2000 pixels. This is perfect for seeing a lot of small text on screen nice and clearly like you'd want to do if you're a software developer, a video editor, or Excel warrior. It also refreshes at up to 120 Hz and has a variable refresh rate, so it can lower it down to conserve battery. For specs, it includes an updated Core Ultra 9 processor from Intel's newest 300H series paired with an NVIDIA 50 series GPU, up to a 5070. TDP for these components will be 130 watts total. Now, Lenovo is claiming that this laptop will be very quiet under load with no thermal throttling, which of course we'll have to test when we get one in for review. This is a laptop though that I do think a lot of professionals and power users who do watch this channel are going to be very interested in. Now, take everything I just said and picture it in a laptop with a 15.3-inch OLED screen. Well, that's Lenovo's newly designed Yoga Pro 7i Aura Edition. That laptop, it used to have a 14.5-inch display. I like the shift up to a 15.3-inch display. It's a nice balance of portability and productivity, and it probably has more room for cooling. Most of the specs and ports are the same on this one, including the ability to get it with up to a 5070. Its screen resolution though is a little lower at 2560 by 1600, but realistically this is going to be plenty sharp spread across 15.3 inches. The display does have a high refresh rate of 165Hz and it gets very bright for an OLED. Not as bright as the tandem OLED in the Yoga Pro 9i, but certainly bright enough for most people. Some of the other differences are that the Yoga Pro 7i has a max 110 watt TDP to both the CPU and GPU, obviously less than the 130 watts of the larger Yoga Pro 9i. It has 4 speakers, not 6, and a slightly smaller battery. If you are looking for a slightly more portable version of the Yoga Pro 9i, this one looks very interesting. Finally, the laptop that we crowned the most underrated laptop of 2025, the IdeaPad Pro 5i. Basically, it's a laptop that gives you powerful components, a great screen, it's portable, and it has a great keyboard. It's a well-priced laptop that you buy and you can pretty much do anything on it reasonably well. You can think of it as a slightly less premium version of the Yoga Pro 9i without some of the bells and whistles like its tandem OLED display. But don't worry, the IdeaPad Pro 5i, it still has that excellent bright 2.8K OLED screen. It has a comfortable Lenovo keyboard, which really is a signature of Lenovo laptops. This year, the IdeaPad Pros are also being upgraded to Intel's Core Ultra Series 3 Panther Lake processors. You can get up to the X9 3888H chip, which is the top SKU available. This will be great for those of you who want to opt out of the dedicated GPU in favor of better battery life. Now, if you do want an NVIDIA GPU, you can now get the IdeaPad Pro 5i with up to a 5060, a step up from the 5050, which was the max of last year's IdeaPad Pro 5i. Other than the internal updates, there are new colors coming, which is great to see. Last year, the IdeaPad Pro 5i, it only came in this dull grey. This year we've got Glacier White, which we've always loved, and Jelly Mint, which sounds quite interesting. Sierra has been giggling about getting that Jelly Mint version in. For people like programmers or video editors who just don't quite need those extra bells and whistles of the Yoga Pro series, this is a fantastic option. As I said, it was our most underrated laptop of last year. Now, we are a laptop channel of course, but some of Lenovo's other consumer announcements, they did catch our eye. Firstly, they're launching a 27-inch 4K monitor called the Yoga Pro monitor. That will allow for syncing colorways between your Yoga Pro 9i laptop and the monitor. You will no longer have to worry about mismatching colors between your laptop and the display. This has personally actually been an issue for me when I use external monitors. The speakers can also be synced for a more immersive experience, taking advantage of the full 12 speakers between the laptop and the monitor. The monitor also has a webcam that can face straight down for sharing content on your desk. This would be great for, say, streamers, artists, and teachers. Another cool non-laptop thing is the Yoga Mini I. For people who are interested in the Mac Mini but just don't want Mac OS, you have an alternative here. The mini PC category, it's really exploded since the Mac Mini, and we're actually considering taking a look at some on this channel. Let me know with a comment down below if you think we should. Anyway, the Yoga Mini I, it features Intel's Panther Lake CPUs up to an X7 358H. That's one with Intel's new powerful 12-core Xe3 integrated GPU, so a lot of performance in a tiny package. Next up, we have a new product that really surprised us, in a positive way guys. Lenovo's launching a new all-in-one desktop called the Yoga AIO-I Aura Edition. If you like the look of super high-end Bang & Olufsen products, this is a computer you may want to take a look at. Guys, it really looks very special, and our B-roll shots, they just don't do it justice. It's like this panel with cool ambient lighting. Normally ambient lighting looks a bit meh, but in this case it looks amazing. It's got a gorgeous 31.5-inch 4K OLED panel powered by a Panther Lake Ultra X7 358H processor, so plenty of performance for most people. You've got a ton of ports on the back for keeping cables out of the way, and then a handful of ports you can easily access on the front. It's got Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6.0. Even though we are mainly a laptop review channel, just like the mini PCs I mentioned earlier, this one we really have to get it in for review. Well, that's it for this video. What do you think of these updates? Let me know with a comment down below. And make sure to get subscribed with the notification bell on, as we've got videos coming all week of these new product announcements from CES. If you're in the market to buy a laptop now though, you know what I'm going to say. The place to go is our website, bestlaptop.deals. Over there we are demystifying laptop shopping, and this year, boy do we need it. Clear recommendations for each type of laptop buyer. You can even combine use cases together. We track prices right across retailers so you know where to go to get the best deal, and very importantly, when it's the best time to buy. That's all I got for you. Say hi to your mum and dad for me. Make sure to do something awesome with your day, and I will catch you later.